Airplanes, it is not just a means of transportation, it is called the king of the sky. But have you ever wondered how this king of the sky is made? How a piece of metal turns into a huge flying monster? You will be surprised to know the amount of planning, technology, and human sweat involved in making an airplane. And in today's video, we will show the entire process of making an airplane from start to finish. Everything starts with a huge factor. This is where the main structure of the airplane is made. First, the middle part of the airplane is made, then the tail, and finally the cockpit. All metals that are light in weight but very strong are used to make these parts. This is because the less the weight of the airplane, the more distance it can travel with less fuel. Once each part of the airplane is made, they are sent to the assembly factory. Special cargo trains are used to carry these huge parts of the airplane. Even if the distance to the assembly factory is long, huge cargo planes are used to carry them. Because these parts of the aircraft are so large and heavy that it is not possible to carry them in normal transport. When all the parts reach the designated place, the process of assembling them one by one begins. Hydraulic machines are used for this purpose, which can easily move parts weighing several tons. Experienced engineers are present who ensure that each part fits together perfectly. Once the middle part of the aircraft, the tail and the cockpit are assembled, then comes the turn of installing the wings of the aircraft. This is the most important part of the aircraft, because this wing contains the engine, fuel tank, and hydraulic system for controlling the flight. Without the wings, the aircraft is just a heavy iron box. Therefore, the process of forming and attaching the wings is done with great care. Then comes the most important and sensitive part of the aircraft, the engine. The entire flying power of the aircraft comes from this engine. Therefore, no compromise is made on quality in this part. Each engine is made in a separate 3D unit, where each part of the engine is measured and prepared precisely. After the engine is made, the engine is not installed directly on the aircraft. Before that, rigorous testing is carried out. The engine is run in a special controlled cabin. Everything is checked to see how it sounds at full speed, whether the temperature is right, and whether the vibration level is normal. If any slightest problem is detected in this test, the entire engine is discarded. Only the engine that passes the test 100% is installed on the wing of the next aircraft. Finally, the wheel, which is called the landing gear, is installed at the bottom of the aircraft. Although this wheel looks simple, its function is very big. Inside this wheel are shock absorbers, hydraulic pins, and a powerful brake system. When the aircraft falls from the sky to the ground, it weighs thousands of kilos. The function of this wheel is to handle that shock. Therefore, everything is measured and fitted perfectly while installing this part. Because a mistake can mean a big accident. After all the parts of the aircraft, wings and engines are installed correctly, the work of giving the exterior shape begins. First, the aircraft is given multiple layers of polish that create a shiny and smooth finish. Then the painting process begins. This color is not only for beauty, it also carries the identity of the aircraft. The name of the airline company, logo, and even the national emblem are painted with great precision. Once the exterior color and design are finished, the work of arranging the interior of the aircraft begins. Here, every seat, luggage space, overhead cabin, everything is planned and installed. After everything is installed properly, the aircraft is brought to the runway. The engine is started for the first time and tested. After passing all the tests, this monster of a machine is allowed to touch the sky. Its first development begins, and the world gets another king of the sky.